Hi everybody, so today we are making Vetkoek curry mince. So a bit of history, the Vetkoek is traditionally South African. It's a fried bread. Afrikaans translation is vet means fat and koek means cake. But originates from the Dutch and they make a similar version. It's called olie bolle. Which Jeanette, if you can make it for us. We'd like to taste it. And the African version, they call guinya, which also means fat. So we're making Vetkoek, fat cakes, guinya.
Everybody fat.
That's right.
Keto.
No.
Carb.
No carb. High carb.
Carb. Okay.
Alright, so this is my bread mixture. Alright, with my breads I let it proof overnight so they grow nice and spongy. This is 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of water. Alright, so on the surface, so we're going to make 12 balls.
Spin the flour.
Yep, so put some flour on the board so it doesn't stick, and we're just going to work it a bit. And the nice thing about rolling bread, if it's too moist, add a bit of flour. If it's too dry, add a little bit of water.
You know what, we actually need to start including our Portuguese and Italian audience again.
Yeah.
So I promise the next one we will research the translation and try again.
Yeah.
And you can all have a good laugh at us. But
Alright,
today...
we're going to get
It's not one of
12
those
equal
days.
parts of this. So I've got a little scale here, and it's about 60 grams each.
Okay. Put it on.
Try it.
Oops, too many.
So we're making little dinky ones
63.
because they're going to be street food snack type.
Yeah.
So we're going to fold them, and also they're going to expand. You know, when you deep fry them in the hot oil, it's going to expand quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah, I think the trend is to go for smaller bites.
Yeah.
More
Like
manageable.
our street food midnight snack last night.
Yeah, no, that was anybody can make.
Yeah.
If you want to know how to make stuff at home, just give us a shout. I mean, a lot of the stuff, you know, you can just get from your local shop and put it together. You don't need to be pro.
Yeah. Okay, so when this is done, we'll get it all together.
And we will gladly help anybody.
Okay, so we've got 12 equal balls here, and now we're just going to roll them nicely. So on your table surface, cup your hand and push, so you're massaging it, pushing pressure onto the dough itself, and then you'll get a nice little ball, and then you're going to put it on your baking tray, and that's going to allow it to rise again with the yeast, and then we're going to deep fry it.
I can smell the yeast, huh?
Yeah. So this is also very
Is this a fresh yeast
therapeutic.
or?
Yes.
Oh, that's
No, instant yeast.
Oh, instant.
Yeah,
And Mama's smelling it so much.
of course.
You put quite a bit.
No. 1 teaspoon.
Okay. That's good. Smells like bread. Already. Smells nice.
Okay, so we've got 12 little bollokies all rolled. Now we're going to cling wrap them and let them rise until they double in size.
I want to see myself rolling that. That's
It's easy.
yeah. Oh, we're going to show you what we do with cling wrap here.
Yeah, so the latest craze is people are cling wrapping their feet and everything to be COVID safe.
Yeah. So when we do like a food preparation here, we're going to cling wrap the daylights out of us because we've got lots of cling wrap here.
Okay.
Okay. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, so these have doubled in size. You can see they're nice and fluffy. Alright, and then we've got a block of oil. It's been heated. Like this. So you put the little spear inside. If it starts sizzling, then you know it's ready. So you take one of these guys. See, they're very fluffy. Just going to flatten them out a bit. And the nice thing with these Vetkoek, it's a sweet and savory. So sweet as it comes out, have it with butter and jam, and then savory we're going to have for lunch.
Yeah, if you can get an apricot jam, that's
Yeah.
one of the best, I'd say.
Yeah,
That's the norm. Apricot jam.
yeah, apricot jam, honey jam. Well, we're going to try with the homemade lemon curd, the Russell's recipe.
Okay, yes.
We've got kiwi jam as well.
The lemon might be lovely actually, because it's also a bit bitter, a bit tart. Apricot is not always that sweet. There they are, becoming fluffy.
Okay, so you don't want to put too many in oil. So
Overcrowd.
Overcrowd.
It's like it's got COVID, you must stay social
distancing. Keep them apart.
Sorry.
Okay, so we'll see when they're ready. When, as you see, they're going to puff up, and then we're going to flip them around.
How long does it normally take?
Minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll see you, Nana. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so these are the fried ones.
They're flattened.
They're flattened, so we think that if you flatten a bit, it's nice for the sweet. For the savory, we're not going to flatten them. We're going to keep them round, as you can see. Yeah, that's what I tested. It was a bit caramelized. Yep. And then, so if they're nice and round, you can fill them with fried ones. These are the flattened ones. They're nice for sweet.
Yeah.
So you just break
Sweet.
it off. We've got some jams here, homemade jams. This is kiwi.
And
this is the lemon curd.
That's the lemon curd Grassa made the other day. Right?
Okay. And for the savory, we're going to keep them whole.
Yeah.
And not squish them, and then they'll come out nice and round, and then we're going to stuff them with the curried mince here.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so to see if they're ready, you're going to get your skewer.
Again?
Okay.
Yeah? No. Go.
And then you're just going to make a hole.
Yeah.
It comes out clear. So there's a little speck of
See.
there. So
Yeah.
a few more, maybe 1 minute.
1 minute more.
Keep turning them, and then they'll be ready.
Good.
Okay, so we're doing another test. And okay, there's
Clean.
Clean, no residue.
So it is ready.
You can take these guys out and let them drain, and then you can have lunch. There we go.
Yeah, nice. The chief.
Okay. Okay, so this is our lunch. Grassa going there. We have the curried mince. We've got the Vetkoek. And we've got the Chinese steamed bowls. Bon appetito.